Hello, I'm Roger Brooks. I'm the CEO, founder, creator of RBrooks Group, a retained executive search firm based in Boulder, Colorado. I'm based in Boulder. My team is throughout the country and throughout the world with a presence in Europe as well. I'm here to start out by talking not about me, not about us, but a little bit about what we've learned over the years that a CEO can use or a board can use to do their own search work. I'm going to guess maybe 90% of search work's already done by the team itself. And I see lots of ways where people can elevate their game and become better at what they're doing. And the first thing is to think about your search that you're going to do on your own as playing chess and not checkers. So checkers might be gathering up all the actively looking people and hiring the best of the actively looking. I want you to think strategically about where this person is, figure out who the best is, and go after them. So start it out by thinking about the next 5 years of this person's role. What can they accomplish that's going to be the game changer? What's the difference maker? And focus on those qualifications and what somebody would need to do to accomplish those. And then once you've got that figured out, I want you to think about mapping. Not necessarily geographic mapping, but think about organizational mapping. Who are all the possible companies that has the person that you want? Start writing them down and start the process of networking. Network not by calling the person you think is the right, but call somebody at that organization. And let's say they've been working at a company like Axonics. Don't call that person at Axonics. Call somebody you know or get connected to someone you know at that company and get the inside scoop on them. If they're a past employee, call somebody currently there. If they're a current employee, call somebody that used to work there. But get the inside scoop before you reach out to contact them directly. Eventually, you're going to end up with a list of maybe 10 to 30 people. And I know this sounds like a lot, but if you want a great short list, you have to start big, a lot bigger. And I think the right thing to do is probably invest, I'm going to grab a number of about 50% of your time over 4 to 6 weeks, block it out to do this search. Because in a typical situation, these companies have a valuation expectation of maybe $500 million. And each executive contributes to that. And so getting the right people on the bus helps you hit the number. You compromise, you may never get there. So then get a warm introduction. Try not to call people directly. Get somebody to introduce you. And when you reach out to the candidate or prospective candidate, don't make it about you. Make it about them. So start out by asking about their life. What do they want out of their career? What do they want out of their job? What do they want? And once you understand them, then you can talk about the company, the opportunity, the position. Eventually, you're going to end up with your top 3. I highly encourage, take your top 3, fly them in over a 2-day period, have them present to the decision makers, and plus do the one-on-ones. So one of the things, if you're going after people and chasing people, you'll learn you burn a lot of time because at the end they might turn you down. So I want you to focus on qualifying somebody. We can call it trial closing, say this to them. So before I fly you out, have you meet with our team. I want you to think this through. So tell me, if you come out there and you like all the people you meet, the opportunity is what you expect. You get an offer you're happy with. What are you going to do? And then create that silence, let them process. You know what's going to happen? They're going to tell you all the things that's going to get in the way of them saying yes. You're going to understand their agenda, and you're going to be able to have a conversation around it. So it's a great way to save organizational time. I've got the most amazing reference question, which is when you ask it, people are going to say, wow, that's the best question ever. But I'm going to run out of time. So you'll have to set an appointment with me to hear that. And the other one is preparing somebody for a counteroffer. So behind me is a great team. We got a team of 7 of us. I got an employee based in Europe, and the rest are scattered throughout the United States. I think what you'll find the difference makers with our firm is we're not recruiters. We're not gathering up the actively looking. We're true hunters. We try to figure out who to go after, and then we go get them. We're venture-backed. We work with venture-backed companies. We only work the C-suite. A lot of it's at the CEO, CFO, commercial roles. I've got somebody just nothing but engineering searches. And I'd say there's probably nobody that can run a VP of clinical search better than our team. And most importantly, we're 100% Medtech. Last 2 slides, what's important is what you don't see here. You don't see Medtronic. You don't see Boston Scientific. You don't see Edwards. These are all great companies. But the phenotype at these companies is very different. So if you're engaged with a search firm that loves to work with those big companies, they're probably not right for these early stage venture-backed companies. You'll end up with the wrong profile, wrong group on the short list. So with that, I thank you very much.